Hello guys, this is Dr. Jade Scott from Deer Park Vet Hospital. I hope you guys are having a great day. Emma and I were just going to talk about a little bit of microchip information.
What is a dog microchip and what does it do?
Okay, so a microchip is pretty much just a little transmitter. It's no bigger than a grain of rice, and it goes underneath the skin, so kind of in like the subcutaneous layer, and it has a specific serial number, so when it's scanned with the microchip scanner, the company that it's with can look up the dog and the information that way.
Can microchips be used to track my dog?
Can microchips be used to track the dog? Not necessarily. It's not like a GPS, like Apple ID tag or Apple AirTag, excuse me. It's more so like the specific serial number, so it's not like live action tracking. It's just, and you have to have a specific kind of scanner device too. So no, the dog cannot be tracked using the transmitter, the microchip.
How do I get my dog microchipped?
Yes, good question. We can get our dog microchip by using a specific microchip ID scanner. It's kind of like this Game Boy type thing, very blocky, and you just press the power button, scan it over the we usually put it in between the shoulder blades and that kind of skin area, and then it should pick up that serial number if the dog is microchipped.
Is there a certain type of microchip I need to get for my dog?
No, not really certain types. We here at Deer Park, we use Home Again microchip, but you can get any kind of reputable source, but we recommend Home Again.
Does microchipping hurt dogs?
It can be a little bit of a pinch, to be honest. It is a pretty big kind of bore needle. Some clients choose to get their dogs or cats microchipped when they're under general anesthesia for a spay or neuter procedure, but it doesn't take any time at all. It takes about 2 seconds. We can do it when the animal is awake. We pinch up the skin, make a nice skin tent, and then press the needle, kind of inject into the dog's or cat's skin, pull back, and then make sure we close the skin with our fingertips, and then the microchip is within that subcutaneous area. Just a little bit of a poke.
Is it possible for my dog to have a negative reaction to a microchip?
It's very rare, but I have had one patient, a Siberian Husky, that did have a minor kind of reaction to it, but we just took it out quickly, and then we didn't use that kind of specific microchip again.
Are there major risks associated with having a microchip implanted on my dog?
Yeah, good question. No risk that I'm aware of except for that one case that we had, but very simple fix.
What does the dog microchip registration process look like?
So pretty much when the medical care team inserts the microchip into the furry family friend, then we implement that into our system, but then the client will have to go home and then finish the registration application online, put in the kind of home address, phone number, but it's very important to note that the client cannot be tracked with their personal information using that.
Who can scan my dog's microchip information?
Veterinary office, rescue agency, let's see, some people, you can ask across the neighborhood, they might have a microchip scanner. Yeah.
Will a microchip really make it more likely for me to get my pet back if it is lost?
Yep, good question. Absolutely. We 100% recommend that animals, furry family members get microchipped for sure. You never know.
How can I find out if my new dog needs to be microchipped?
It depends on if the dog is from a breeder or a rescue facility. If the dog or cat is from the rescue facility, most likely already has the microchip. But if it's like a stray, they would scan it for a microchip. If it's a kitten, the kitten distribution system that they talk about on TikTok, may have a microchip, most likely not though. So taking the pet or the stray animal to the vet hospital, we would scan, but you can never really know unless you scan. That's the only way to know for sure.
What do I do if my dog has a microchip from a previous owner?
Once again, probably taking the pet to vet hospital, rescue agency, then they would scan, and then they would be able to look up that previous owner or potential owner's information, maybe call that owner, but if there's no answer, then there's a whole protocol to that. But better safe than sorry. Always take the animal to the vet hospital or rescue agency first and make sure someone out there is not looking for the pet.
Are there other smart products that can connect to my dog's microchip?
Yeah, that's a good question. It shouldn't be. With the reputable sources like Home Again, they should not be able to link into that transmitter. Only the microchip scanner should be able to do that.
Are there any privacy concerns with microchipping my dog? Will someone else be able to track us?
Yeah, that's a good question. No, unless they have that scanning device, then no. And even if they do see that serial number, it's just a random number to them, unless they look it up on like Home Again through the agency or the company. And even in that case, they still wouldn't be able to see the information. Well, thank you guys for tuning in today. Thank you, Emma, for all the amazing questions and ingenious vets. Please just contact Deer Park Vet Hospital with any questions that you may have. We highly recommend microchips because you just never know, goodness forbid your furry family member accidentally gets out. We always have to be on the lookout. So microchips are a very safe way and low risk way to make sure the animal is able to be identified. Thank you guys so much.